Yeah. That me be Mr. Truth9ja. The man we want peace, the man we know the hate. The man we stand for progress for everybody. I talk I'm clear, we all deserve better. We deserve suffer, no be so God right am. Now why Mr. Truth9ja they open him mouth? If you pay you adjust your mind. Na truth I dey yarn, no be fight I dey find. We dey hustle for light, then they give us dark. We dey hustle for food, then they chop our part. But still, hope no dey die for heart.
We go rise, we go shine. No force fit stop our time. Anybody wey wish us down, we go jam reality ground. Make the fire of truth chase every lie away. Make the fire of justice burn the greed way day. Anybody where they block our way, thunder of karma go show them say it go better for us all. And a God go bless us all. That's all.
Say now them get power, but people get defined and say now unity they raise tower. No darkness we block our day. If your mission not to thief, where things belong to me and you. Truth go drag you, come out, expose your crew. No because na natural law, but you so now you go reap for sure.
We go rise, we go shine. No force fit stop our time. Anybody when wish us down, we go jam reality ground. Make the fire of truth chase every lie away. Make the fire of justice burn the greed way day. Anybody where they block our way, thunder of karma go show them say it go better for us all. And a God go bless us all.
For truth my guy, voice for the people. The truth not the fear. We dey rise together. Not the Father, not the Son, and not the Holy Ghost. Shama shama baba baba ro 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 ro. Who curse us with APC party? Oh Lord have mercy on us. Bosh. Now be Mr. Truth9ja. If I talk, them go buy me. If I no talk, them go see buy me. So I go talk, even if you pay me. Silence na crime when hunger won't blind me. APC don scatter this country finish. From up to sorrow, everything diminish. Yesterday get light, today na generator. Tomorrow they fear a nation of ventilator. Nigeria, which way we dey go? Plenty promise, but na suffering we know. Nigeria, go do your eye oh. Future they cry, make we no sell am cheap oh. Life better under good luck, Jonathan time. At least man fit breathe, hope still they shine. Now we don't scatter, dreams don't crash. Youth they hustle, leaders they stash. President with certificate they question. From forging paper to forging taxation. Which kind country be this we they live? Love for the poor, pardon for thief. Nigeria, which way we they go? Them chop our sweat, leave us with sorrow. Nigeria, my people, yeah, oh. Now our hand solution day. Make we hold them well, oh. Like Crossy Sunday, the close, time no they wait. Make we join hand, correct our fate. No sell your vote for stomach insurance. Your future work past temporary allow I want. Rise for government now 6K straight. For FPC now 100K paid. Them they buy conscience, then they buy pain. After election, now tears remain. Wise up my people, stand your ground. Power they your PVC, make it resound. No be tribe, no be religion. Now good governance be the mission.
Nigeria, which way we dey go? If you
Shama shama baba baba ro 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 ro. God save Nigeria from lies and sorrow. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Oh Lord, have mercy on we. Now Mr. Truth9ja they talk, oh, make una open here. Truth no they fear anybody. Nigeria get people with sabi, professors full everywhere, engineers, doctors, scholars, but now who no sabi, then they put for chair. Them talk say the country they fail, they be like them design them that way. How progress won't take come, people where they lead no fit do the work where they are capable today.
Them say out of 100 where they rules, only small sabi book for school, but now them they hold the juicy post. Now we the masses they pay the cost. Why you they do us so? How we gon' grow if we let no one go? It dey pain my soul. Now failure they bad failure, make we talk and
Then go put doctor for power ministry, lawyer go dey aviation and mystery. Mechanical engineer for health, that turn it to ministry, allegation of forgery them, yeah. How progress won't take show, how innovation won't take grow. When person we no sabi that sector, and them carry put for the front door.
tell me how we got move. To make it move. Tell me how we go rise.
Rise, so bright.
How we go the expected to say.
Yeah.
When we set up, no correct.
Yeah. Even for security matters, people they raise eyebrow, them they drop allegation anyhow. Say some big man they close to Wahala crew. I don't know if not true, but they talk they loud. But how person we get rumor for head, go protect 200 million for bed. Now so confusion they spread, now so hope they turn to dread. Yeah.
Nigeria, oh, we dey terror. It be like say them design them to fail, oh. Nigeria, oh, we dey fight for change. Make competence replace this thing with strange.
Hey, we don't tire for thugs for position. We don't tire for wrong people for mission. Make person we study the work, run the work. Now so system they get division. Doctor for health, engineer for power, economist for finance, give aviation to pilot scholar. When square peg enter square hole, now then Nigeria go big in row. Now me Mr. Truth9ja, I don't talk my own. I did no cost, Nigeria no doom. Now wrong people they steer the broom, change the leaders, change the tune, and this country go shine like moon.
Nigeria, rise again, oh, rise again, oh, rise again, oh.
Wahala for APC government. Them things say we know they see am. You go soon go round. Waiting go around, go surely come around. Wahala for APC government.
We go come back, oh.
Wahala for them greedy men.
We go reach them house, oh.
If you live for glass house, no they throw stone.
Not truth we talk, oh.
Tinubu talk for 2, 3, 4, say Jonathan lazy man. Say they sleep when jihadists they buy Christian. Now we don't turn am on turn, Trump done the one and say stop the pine. Now who incompetent now? Now who no fit govern now? APC don't turn our life to survive every exam. Wahala for APC government.
No sabi government, oh.
Wahala for fake policy.
We dey suffer, them dey flex.
Now pepper we dey chop every day. Dollar don't climb, people know they pay rent again. Them say so video go help, but it just fight the poor. Then they introduce policy to buy us more. Canada for don't vex, label APC, PDP, terrorist name. Not through corruption, through pain. Them turn Niger to suffering game. My people shine your eye. No be everything where shine the gold though. If them promise you change, check the fine print. Cause the APC don't show us pepper. The hot past you. Wahala for APC government. Wahala for greedy men. Now them go feel alone. If you live for glass house, no they throw stone. Because scatter your throne. Na cycle of karma be this. APC chop, PDP chop. But one day, Nigeria go rise. Make the truth set us free. Wahala don't too much.
My people they ask the question. 10 years don't waka. The matter still they burn. Oh. We dey hear for streets say trillions don't miss. Who go answer us? Who go talk truth? APC na thief. Now waiting people they talk. Oh. NPC na where APC they 24. APC na thief. Now the cry of the masses. NPC now where APC they 24.
Them say 20 trillion don't vanish for air. It just growing like come out, nobody nowhere.
People they ask who they run the show, who they hold the pen, who signed the dough.
Buhari been the minister fuel matter show. People they complain, say money no they show. Before him buy, him talk forgiveness. He shock the nation, he raise auspiciousness. Oh,
Chai, NPC don't turn to jungle. Now where big money they disappear like candle. If 20 trillion try your hand today, Naira for strong, dollar for behave.
APC na TC.
Now waiting people they talk. Oh.
NPC na where APC they 24. APC na 50.
Now they cry of the masses.
NPC na where APC they 24. Gonna Tinubu they oh petroleum chair. Everybody.
Yes, welcome to my live stream. APC na thief 9 APC party in Nigeria is amalgamation of all the criminals in Nigeria. They all came together and formed a political party called the All Progressive Congress, aka APC. The All Political Coven, and their head office and their leader is in Abuja. And in their office, during their coven meetings, they discuss how to suck the blood of Nigerians like vampires. APC is a disaster to Nigeria. APC is a curse to Nigeria. APC is everything bad to Nigeria. There is no evil that APC cannot do. Any evil you think that APC cannot do, they will surprise you by doing ×2 of that evil that you think they can't do. APC, like I said from the beginning, is amalgamation of all the criminals in Nigeria, and they are recruiting more criminals from different states to join them. We must call them who they are. I come in peace today, but that doesn't mean that I will not touch these thieves that have decided to frustrate the hell out of Nigerians. It is so shameful that some persons will just sit and watch their citizens suffer and suffer for nothing. And I ask myself, what joy did they derive from causing Nigerian pains? I don't really know the joy they derive from doing that. Okay, if you are just joining me today, I am Mr. Truth9ja. I am Mr. Truth9ja. Welcome to my stream where we speak nothing but the truth. We say things exactly as they are, no matter who is involved, even if it's my own family. So welcome, and let's get into the business of the day.
Don't vex, don't think say we go the quieter. Lie. Politicians no sabi say we don't tire for them. Them chop finish, them still they pretend. We no blind, we they see the thing them they do. We get the land grabber and proud for Abuja Zoo. Soldier don't stand, people they hail. System don't cast, he no go fail. Everywhere red, we they ready to fight. No be tribal and a justice we lie. We don't tire. All the youth done they para. Asa Yoruba, Igbo go join together. That day he go red for the area. We don't tire. All the youth done they para. Asa Yoruba, Igbo go join together. That day he go red for the area. They push to reach wall, we no fit retreat. Now hunger and painful every street. No be bigotry, now unity we need. Make we face our enemy where they chop our seed. Niger go rise, he go shock them small. The same people then use go break their wall. We no go rest till truth prevail. This new wave no go ever fail. We don't tire. All the youth done they para. Asa Yoruba, Igbo go join together. That day he go red for the area. We don't tire. All the youth done they para. Asa Yoruba, Igbo go join together. That day he go red for the area. We don't tire for their stories. Now action time, no be sorry. We they come with fire and glory. New Nigeria, one love, one story. We don't tire for their stories. Now action time, no be sorry. We they come with fire and glory. New Nigeria, one love, one story.
He don't come again. He don't come again. He don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. He don't come again. He don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again. No. You get it back to here and make we go. Now only truth we dey and for here no fear. Oh. If you no feel here, I beg you waka go. Mr. Truth9ja no get your time. We dey talk am raw, we dey talk am prime. If you feel the air truth, oh yeah, sit down, yeah. Now the hand don't start, make it clear. To all my people where they watch, I hail you now. Now the real gifts we dey drop, no drama. Truth9ja don't come again, no. Stand with the girl. Truth9ja don't come again, no. Stand with the girl. You don't come again. You don't come again. You don't come again. Truth9ja don't come again, oh. You get liver to here and make we go. Now only truth we did and for yeah, no fear, oh. If you know fit here, baby, walk a go. Mr. Truth9ja, no get your time, man. We dey talk am raw, we dey talk am prime. If you fit hear truth, oh yeah, sit down here. Now the end don't start, make it clear. To all my people where they watch, hey Luna. Now the real kiss we dey drop, no drama. Truth9ja don't come again, oh. Stand giddy go ahead. Truth9ja don't come again, oh. Stand giddy go ahead. Truth9ja don't come again, oh. Stand giddy go ahead.
Yes, Truth9ja don't come again. And I need Mr. Truth9ja. Wike's repeated betrayals and controversial Supreme Court rulings expose deep cracks in Nigeria's democracy. Personal ambition, political compromise, and judicial inconsistency are weakening public trust, undermining justice, and pushing the nation further into instability and division. The APC government and the judiciary is destroying our democracy, and that's a fact, and that's the truth. The APC government is deliberately and systematically destroying Nigeria, and we will not take it. If there was no democracy, if there was no rule of law, I don't think Tinubu will be the president of Nigeria today. But because we respect the rule of law, we respect our constitution, that is the reason why we allowed him to be our president, despite the fact that he rigged the election that brought him into power. Our constitution has given the president power to do some certain things. But our Supreme Court, that is a disaster, is giving Tinubu more power to cause more destruction to our democracy. Today, the APC government will easily forge documents and the Supreme Court will look away. The APC government will abuse our constitution and the Supreme Court will look away, thereby giving the APC and Bola Tinubu so much power to misbehave and abuse their powers. This is unacceptable. The judiciary is the pillar of every democracy. The judiciary and the National Assembly are the two major pillars of democracy. When the judiciary is gone and the National Assembly is gone, then we are left with autocracy. It becomes a dictatorship. The government becomes a dictatorship. One must not be a military man before, or a government must not be a military government before it's called a dictatorship. What we have today is dictatorship, democratic dictatorship. That is what we have today. Because today, the judiciary sings Tinubu's anthem. The judges sing Tinubu's anthem in the open, not even in the secret. They don't go hide their criminality. They steal with impunity and rub it on our faces and tell us we cannot do anything. And Nigerians look away. There is a forgery of our tax reform bill. What is the National Assembly doing about it? They claim they are investigating, but we know how it will end. National Assembly that is made up of APC, 90% APC, what do you expect? Nothing positive will come out. They may even end up accepting what the president has forged. That is the collapse of democracy. We no longer have democracy in this country. That is the reason why we must do everything possible to push these criminals, these terrorists that call themselves APC, out of our system. We no longer need them anymore. We no longer need them. Else, we will not have a country to call our own.
Now they sleep. The people who supposed to protect us don't turn on robbers in black robe. Make when I hear me clear. Oh. Them wear wig, them wear gown, but for night them they count brown envelope for house. Conscience don't die, they bury them for backyard. Now them they sell justice like gala for whole up. Them collect money, them twist the law. Give governor power to scatter person's sweat. 10 years business, one judgment PM. Everything don't go, which kind country be this?
Who they kill democracy?
Backups, not the judges.
Who they chase investors?
Backups, not the judges.
Who they protect thieves where we're a gather?
Not the judges. Judicial bandits. Nigeria judiciary na the most corrupt for the whole world. Our judges na businessmen. Them they thrive, they swim, they die for corruption money.
Judicial bandits. Men don't see power up, then don't close the door. No investor won't come, everybody they run come on.
Judicial bandits, oh.
Hey, governor wants still election, judge say carry go. Person build factory, them send bulldozer. Because of quality no small.
20 years of blood and sweat, one night a rating for Yakata. Judge don't chop money, him they smile for chamber. Him children they school for London, him wife they shop for Paris. But you're picking up easy light, your business don't die finish. Now wow for this country.
Which country they grow and co they sell berries?
No country.
Who they kill dreams every day?
Backups. Judicial bandits. Nigeria judiciary na the most corrupt for the whole world. Our judges na businessmen. Them they thrive, they swim, they die for corruption money. Judicial bandits.
Yes, we have been terrorized by Fulani terrorist bandits. We have been terrorized by Tiger-based police station in Imo State. We have been terrorized by the National Assembly, because National Assembly is made up of political bandits. That is the reason why they look away when the executive misbehaves. They have thrown away their function. Rather, what they are currently practicing is stomach infrastructure. We are also suffering from judicial banditry. The judges are now banditry, are now bandits and terrorists terrorizing our democracy. And if we allow them to go away with these, there will be a big problem in this country. I am holding myself so hard not to call the judiciary a Yoruba judiciary, because the leadership of the judiciary is made up of the Yorubas. And I ask myself, why is it that we have a Yoruba president, we also have a Yoruba judiciary leader, yet the two arms of the government are rotting, completely rotting, under the leadership of the Yorubas? I thought the Yorubas are the most educated in the country. Why are we allowing all these things happen to our democracy? Why are the Yoruba leaders allowing this level of rascality in our system? Why are they tolerating this level of stupidity from the executive, and from the judiciary. Why? What is the agenda of some of these Yoruba leaders? Because it's not all of them. I know many of them that is against what the judiciary is doing and what the executive is doing. The judiciary will misbehave, the executive will back them up. The executive will misbehave, the judiciary will back them up. Tinubu has abused our constitution severally. Tinubu has breached and destroyed and is gradually destroying our constitution. Yet, the bandits inside the National Assembly are refusing to call the executive to order. He suspended Rivers State Governor for no reason. Supreme Court has ruled before that the president do not have powers to suspend an elected official. Instead of this current judiciary, this current Supreme Court, to give judgment earlier, they refuse to give judgment because since the emergence of APC, we started witnessing technicalities and delays in crucial judgments, only for them to come back later and say that problem has been already resolved, so there's no need passing judgment anymore. This is the two tactics that the Supreme Court and the judiciary has been playing since the emergence of APC. That's why we are working so hard and pushing so hard to make sure that we have judicial reforms. It's costing us a lot of money, but we must get there. We must get there. If we don't control this stupidity from the judiciary and from the executive, we will not have a country come 2027. So Nigerians, wise up. We will need all your support. I know out of 10 persons, there must be a Judah among them. All of us that want the progress of our country, we should come together and do the needful. Else, we will no longer have a country called Nigeria. The judiciary is destroying this country, and we will not take it.
Which kind country be this? Sometimes they be like say now only God fit judge the matter. Oh, which kind country be this? What people were supposed protect us, they cause the wahala. Every day na new story, my people they ask. Now who go stand for truth, who go fight for justice? Na, 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 na.
Which kind country be this? Where you get to loss, one for some people, another for the rest. How we want to grow, how we want to unite. If the goalposts they shift anytime we try score.
Oh, Naija, why you they do us like this? We they cry, but nobody hear our voice. No time for class, solve the hope for choice. Tell me my country, who divide us like this? Oh,
Naija, it no supposed be so. Good for Zamfara na their own, Rudolph for South and Nigeria own. Sometimes we they pay me deep for bone. It can't be like say this whole thing a scam. Oh.
Like I said before, out of 10, there's always a Judah. I can see an idiot on my comment section. A big fool. Look at your head, Igbo man. I am a proud Igbo man. A proud one at that. And we are the ones feeding this country. The oil that is fuel in your region is from my place. What do you have to offer this country? You are a big fool. If you think I'm the kind of person you come and speak trash to, then you must be mad. You must be mad and crazy. I'm not the kind of person you do that, speak that rubbish to. I'm a proud Igbo man. A proud one at that. And I'm not hiding my identity. I'm not denying who I am. I'm not my other brothers that denies their identity because of political gains. I will never, ever deny who I am. I will never. Okay. Somebody posted here, watching from Ore Township, Ondo State. Merry Christmas in advance. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that. We are not preaching, or I am not preaching disunity. I want unity and progress for this country. I want progress for this country. I want a situation where I am a River State. I am from here, and I travel from here to Ondo State. I am happy and comfortable to be and associate with my Yoruba brothers and sisters over there. That's the country I want and I pray for. That's the country I wish for. Not a country where if I want to travel from here to Ondo State, I will have to pull my heart out and hold it because of fear of kidnappers. We shouldn't be supporting people from our region, maybe because they are our tribe. Then they are misbehaving, then we support them. We cannot build a country that way. And we cannot grow that way. I will give you examples. Those that voted and spread bigotry and hatred in Lagos, they were the first to cry, Ebi Bawao, hungry, they catch us. Are we saying the same thing here in River State? The answer is no. Are we the ones crying that hungry is dealing with us? The answer is no. It's still you people that spread bigotry during the 2023 election that are crying today. I still don't want to learn. Still don't want to learn lesson. You will see pepper from next year. We are working very hard to make sure that the tax bill do not see the light of the day. But then, do you think we cannot afford to pay that tax? We will pay it without shaking. But can you pay it? Can you afford it? Have you forgotten Alpha Beta in Lagos that Tinubu created? The tax system in Lagos only build the rich and impoverish the poor till today. It's only the rich that is enjoying from that tax in Lagos. Are the poor people benefiting from the tax collection in Lagos? Are they truly benefiting from it? The answer is no, they are not. We shouldn't be deceiving ourselves. Let's forget about this tribal hatred. I voted Obasanjo. I voted Abiola. Even when Yorubas not vote for him. Would you say I hate Yorubas? The answer is no. If I hate them, I won't vote for them. I was very happy when I saw Sibanjo contesting for APC primaries in 2023. And I was so sad he lost. Do I hate Osibanjo? He's my man. Tomorrow, till that kingdom come, he remains my man. Because he understands and knows what leadership is. The two people I respect and love so much in this country are Osibanjo and Mr. Peter Obi. Those are my favorite candidates, and I'm not hiding it. And that is the truth. We need a working country for us and our children and children to come. If we don't build the foundation today, there will be no country for them to inherit. People fought for us. People fought for what we are enjoying today. We met them, and we will still leave them behind for our children to inherit. What will our children inherit if we don't build a strong foundation for a good government and a good country today. This rubbish that Tinubu and his team are doing, is that how to build a country? This stupidity that the judiciary is doing today, is that how to build a strong judiciary that will hold the executive accountable? I'll give you an example in the US. Donald Trump has so much power, but he couldn't exercise all those powers because the judiciary stopped him from doing so many things. If not, so many people would have been deported already back to Nigeria. That is a working system. That is a system that works. So if I'm attacking Tinubu, I'm not attacking him because he's a Yoruba man. If I'm attacking the judiciary, I'm not attacking the judiciary because it's being led by the Yorubas. But we grew up hearing that the Yorubas are the most educated in Nigeria. And I believe that should reflect in the leadership that we currently have today. Is that reflecting? The answer is no. Today, the judiciary is the most corrupt in the whole world. Nigeria's judiciary is the most corrupt in the whole world. There's no two ways about that. You can go and fact check me. Go and check their position. The Nigerian government is the most corrupt in the whole world today. Go and fact check me. The facts are there. It's not hidden. That is the truth. So, who hates Nigeria the more between me and you? I come to your place and build. I come to your place and build and invest. Do you come to my place and build and invest? The answer is no. So between me and you, who is a true Nigerian? Who is actually working for the survival and the success of Nigeria? Me that come to your place and invest, or you that comes to my place and look for one small thatch house and stay, and then at a point you go back to your place? Between me and you, who is a patriotic Nigerian? We should stop deceiving ourselves and face the truth. You cannot continue to do the wrong things and expect a positive result. It will never happen, and it can never happen, my people. That is the simple truth about life. 1 + 1 is 2. 2 + 2 is 4. But instead of you multiplying 2 + 2 to give you 4, or you're bringing 2 here and the other 2 here, and then counting 1, 2, 3, 4, you brought 5 and you brought another 4, thinking that by the time you count this 5 and add it to this 4, it will give you the right result. Then you are wrong. You are just beating around the bush. You are just running in circles without going straight to the root cause of the problem. For now, the only man I see that can give me and give this country or put this country towards the right direction of progress is Mr. Peter Obi. If Osinbajo comes, then I will have a divided attention. But for now, Mr. Peter Obi is the one I see as the right candidate for that position. And there's no two ways about that. There's no two ways about that. So, I am not a bigot, and I will never be one. If a Yoruba candidate comes out today and is somebody of integrity, somebody of good record, I will personally campaign for him. That is the truth. That is the truth. And if there is no one, Peter Obi is my candidate. But he has proven time and time again that he is someone with decency. He's humble. He has good track record, which nobody can dispute in this country called Nigeria today. He's the only politician in this country that nobody can point fingers at that you stole money. Mention any other politician for me today that doesn't have criminal records. None. No one, no politician in this country today will boldly come out and say, I have clean record. The only man that has proven time and time again, and the APC have done everything possible to have a criminal record pinned on him, but there's none existing anywhere. Tell me, why shouldn't I support such a person? Peter B is my candidate. Even in my dreams, I will support him and I'll campaign for him. I am fully ready. I'm already working so hard already to promote him and campaign for him. My campaign for him has officially started. I've already recorded a song. I'm still mastering the song. The moment that song is mastered, I will start playing it for Peter Obi's 2027 election. That is the president we need. A man with clear record. A man that values education. A man that wants progress for everybody. A man that was given oil well and rejected. A man that has not collected, he has not collected 1 naira since he left Anambra government house. Tell me, mention one governor in Nigeria today that left and is still not collecting money from the government house. Even those that are senators today, they are still collecting money from the state. Still collecting from the National Assembly. While most of us are crying of hunger. It is unacceptable. We must clean the system from criminals who loots us dry. Okay.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost, God make you get mercy on us all. Brother Babaroro, Shama Shama oh. Waiting the inside this thing where they turn people head upside down. Brother Babaroro, CRCB. Waiting the inside APC where person join humanity go just shift. Now so wahala boss, we no fit understand. Good people enter mind begin bend like rubber band. Them go talk truth before, loud like thunder. But once them enter, conscience begin wonder. He shocked me, weak me, tire my soul. How power they turn some people to another road.
Before a father Aliyah they shout say and people they suffer. Say terrorists they buy them, say the thing done to bother.
But today's story don't change, everything don't shift. When you they look I'm like Oga, why your mouth don't drift? When you sing whoa,
till I'm on the road.
Shama Shama oh.
Waiting be the spirit where they turn leaders to shadow. It be like say then they hypnotize. Person go join, conscience go minimize. When you open your eyes.
Alright. Let's watch the first video of today. Let's watch the first video of today.
If they cover governors now, they will still be exposed to corruption that surrounds this government. If you allow them to take government from Tinubu, all the governors will go to jail. They will be exposed. So the best thing is all the governors should work together and be serious about the coming election. If any governor does not save Tinubu, you too will not be safe. That is the secret of what God has revealed. If any government does not save Tinubu, you too will not be saved. If they cover governors now, they will still be exposed to corruption that surrounds this government. If you allow them to take government from Tinubu, all the governors will go to jail. They will be exposed. So the best thing is all the governors should work together and be serious about the coming election. If any government does not save Tinubu, you too will not be safe. That is the secret of what God has revealed. If any government does not save Tinubu, you too will not be safe.
All right, that is Prophet or Primate Ayodele. He knows that the APC government is so corrupt. They loot at will. But the question I'm asking is this: what he just said now, is that what a true prophet should be saying? He said that all the governors, that the corruption in this government is massive, that all the governors should come together and help Tinubu secure his second term, else they will all go to jail because they are fantastically corrupt. But the question I'm asking is this what a prophet, is this how prophets advise criminals to protect themselves? I thought the job of a prophet is to direct the country or the nation towards the right path. But in Nigeria, the prophets we have is the ones that collect brown envelope and advises the criminals on how to protect themselves from righteousness. The truth still remains. All the governors in Nigeria are all criminals. They have looted more than any other governor has ever looted in this country and deliver zero to the people, and they must go to jail. And there's no two ways about that. Tinubu will never and can never come back second term. We are fully ready for him. The manipulation he did in River State will not repeat itself. Cannot repeat. We know what they did, and we know how to tackle it. We know how to counter it. Anyhow they want it, we will give it to them. How can a prophet... Let me play the video again, please. Let me play the video again.
If they cover governors now, they will still be exposed to corruption that surrounds this government. If you allow them to take government from Tinubu, all the governors will go to jail. They will be exposed. So the best thing is all the governors should work together and be serious about the coming election. If any government does not save Tinubu, you too will not be saved. That is the secret of what God has revealed. If any government does not save Tinubu, you too will not be saved.
My brothers and sisters, tell me, is this what a prophet is supposed to be telling the people? Is this what a true prophet is supposed to be telling the people? It is obvious that this prophet is a criminal. Ayodele is a criminal. It is very clear that Ayodele is a thief. That is the reason why he's advising his colleagues in the government to protect Tinubu's corruption and make sure he comes back so the criminality can continue. We will not tolerate it. We will not tolerate it. Ayodele is a criminal. Primate or prophet, whatever he calls himself, he's a criminal. There's no two ways about that. So he is protecting his own in government. Instead of him to be telling the government the truth, that what you are doing is bad, repent and do the right thing for the people. You were voted in to those positions to help the people and build your country. Rather, what he's telling them is how to secure Tinubu's second term, because Tinubu is his brother and his tribesman. He knows that Tinubu's government is fantastically corrupt, yet he chose to do what he's doing.
Them full be bandits, you now don't show again, no. Rabba, rabba, ro, ro, ro. But not to loot for your pocket. Street on tire, but we go yarn the truth. People no be the problem, now them go answer call.
Pulpy bandits and I don't show again, oh.
Show again.
Every day na noise, rabba, rabba, oh, ro, ro.
Rabba, rabba.
But not to chop money from me and members.
Loot them.
They may instigate it. Yoruba boss Igbo.
Divided.
Say na Igbo be Nigeria.
Wahala. But truth be said, Fulani terrorists where they fight Christians no be Igbo.
No be.
The one where they rule, they make policy where hunger they pious no be Igbo.
No be.
President na Yoruba man, primati one join Igbo home, critical flavor. One be dance, primate na monkey, I be na wine they yarn like that. Yeah, like oh yeah, make una stop the line. Naija one body. Lagos to Abuja, then they scatter the vibe. Pulpit for front, but back in a bandit life. Pastor turn politician, Imam turn divide. Yan say Igbo want take over, but who they chop the tide? Hausa brother, Yoruba sister, we all they hustle same street. Igbo man, they build your market, fix your light, no defeat. But then go pointy finger, say na them fought for hunger beat. Why them jet go London, spray dollar for heat? Fulani header it make a parade village by night. Why Christian born church, but they no fit in tight. Policy from Aso Rock, fuel price climb like kite. Hunger the pipe, baby, but them say na Igbo bite. Oga wake up, then they use tribe do juju. Divide to conquer, why them loot the juju. Street boy like me, I see
Primate Ayodele is a pulpit bandit. That is who he is. I am an artist. I am also an engineer. And I have devoted my songs all for these political criminals. I don't have time to sing big nyash, big breast. I don't have time for that nonsense. My focus is for the betterment of this country. I want my children to meet good government, good environment. That is what I want. Do not give a betrayer a second chance. Do not give a betrayer a second chance, because if you do, and when the opportunity arises again, the betrayer will betray you again. In fact, the betrayer will betray you again and again and again. APC has betrayed us for 10 years and some months. APC has looted more than any other government in this country has looted. We know the previous governments are also thieves. We're not saying they are sent, but they are better than what we see or what we are currently experiencing today in Nigeria. APC is a curse to this country. And there's no two ways about that. Do not give a betrayer a second chance, else what you suffered the first time, you will suffer it again. Under APC's 10 years plus, they have looted 210 trillion naira. It is in the open. You know what 210 trillion can do for Nigeria? The naira will be equivalent to the dollar or even stronger than the dollar with that money. And Nigeria will not owe any foreign power a dime. Yet that money is in the pocket of few people. And what is the government doing about it? Nothing. Under 10 years of APC, they have looted what the entire government of Nigeria put together has never looted. And under 10 years of APC, they have borrowed more than every other government put together has ever borrowed. Tinubu's 10 years borrowing is massive. It's massive. And he's not even tired of borrowing. Now he wants to loot from our purses, from our pockets, just like he did in Lagos. Just like he did in Lagos. And some persons will still sing his praise because maybe they are eating. They are getting small pennies from him. It's so unfortunate. May God have mercy on us in this country and protect us from these criminals that have decided that we must not progress in this country. The country must progress, whether they like it or not. The country must progress. Nigeria is a great country. Nigeria is a great nation. If our previous governments did the right thing, I don't think Tinubu will have the chance to do what he's currently doing today. That's why I also blame PDP and the previous governments. They are all disasters. If they had implemented good policies, strengthen our institutions, one man will not come and claim he has more power than everybody put together. Because they were also looting, they didn't see the opportunity to do the right thing. Or they thought they will remain there forever. PDP thought they will be there forever. Where is PDP today? PDP is rotting. PDP is dead. Another party is there today. Another party is there today, teaching them what criminality is. PDP is learning from APC. 10 years, the highest looting. 10 years, the highest borrowing. Yet they are still not tired of borrowing. They still want to continue in their borrowing spree. May God have mercy on us in this country we call our own.
Now, if APC wants to fail 2026 election, general election, it's 2026. They will drag the election to 2026. Let them fail to field a wrong candidate. Any candidate outside Omishore, APC will fail. Tinubu will fail. In Osun. I'm not saying Entoma win. But somebody that will make APC stand in Osun State is in Yola Omishore. That's God's interest. But they will fight him. They will not want to give him. And when they don't give him, Tinubu should consider himself failure in Osun. He will not win. Cherry 1 + 1. Coffee get 4. No, 4. Ambo cannot give Tinubu's victory in Osun State. I'm waiting for your reply, because that I said now. Go and write. We are used to it. You can respond, because you are not ready to listen. Respond. People that will respond to you will respond, not me. I still repeat it again. Omishore said, answer for President Tinubu. Victory in Osun is in the hands of Omishore. But they will not want him. That is the best. And if they bring out any candidate, no candidate will give them a tough time like Omishore. Don't say ADC cannot make a wave, so ADC can make a waves. That is the only candidate in Osun State. And there will be violence in their primaries, because some people wanted to change it. You may not understand. That is what is on ground. That's what the Lord says about that. Let's watch Kano Central Mosque. In Kaduna, Ringim local government, let them watch against attack. Then Southern Kaduna, let them watch against attack. Then the new Minister for Defense, don't talk too much. Go and walk. Don't disclose your strategy. Keep your strategy inside you. But that's why I say, Chrissy, I be Chris Lorukwe. Chris, they will musalize you. They will musalize you. Don't talk. Action, let's talk. Remove Matawale, or what do you call him? Remove him. Let him be removed. Think of people like Tinubu should call General Ogbomudia. Call him. I am saying it again. Tinubu call General Ogbomudia, the former CDS, during your time. Call him. These people have strategy. I see corruption in NSA. NSA will be indicted. NSA will be indicted. There's every possibility of removing him. Jet will crash more in Nigeria. But outside the world, most of all this, there will be many plane crashes in the year 2026. And also, Obasanjo is standing against Tinubu's second term. Completely. And he wants to do everything to make sure that Tinubu did not win. Right? And of course, ADC will gain popularity as from February. Don't sleep. There are people you are put into this government that are not necessary to be there. America will negotiate with Tinubu. And if Tinubu accepts all their negotiation, it will affect him more. And yet, America does not want Tinubu. America and some people are the one fighting Tinubu. Some opposition, northerners. They are the one fighting you. You have not really get to that source. That is why this fighting, attack, bandit, kidnapping, and coup. The people who are there, you have not mentioned them. Mention them. Prosecute them. No need for amnesty for Boko Haram. The only amnesty is one bullet. Is the amnesty. Nigerian military can defeat Boko Haram, but there are saboteurs who are affecting, who is attacking the system. That is a point. So many things are going to change as from next year. The politics have not started. By February, the politics will start big time. Don't underestimate ADC. ADC are very, very, very serious. So they are ready because they have international backup. And CIA are monitoring Tinubu's government seriously. CIA. They are monitoring, they are writing reports. Don't feel that the Americans that are in Nigeria, they love you, Tinubu, they don't love you. Anything you are having with them is just waste of time. That's why there's a need to review your ministers and remove some. We don't need to tell you. Remove some. And some people you put in your as an ambassador, you put some wrong people there. These wrong people will affect you as well. Watch out. Watch out. It's very important. Watch out. The glow coverage will be very bad early part of next year. And government is about to fight glow. Also, you will see that during the course of this election, the opposition will announce their victory before official announcement. They will announce and declare themselves winner. APC just needs 3 steps to win. Only 3 things. In Cometa, 3 things. 3 things for them to win. And meanwhile, only two strategy ADC we do to defeat APC. Can you see it now? But it's up to them. It's up to them. The person who can help APC in your state, who can help APC is Teslim. Teslim. That is a candidate that can help APC. But don't listen, no. Give it to wrong person. You will lose. And Tinubu will also lose your state if he gives it to a wrong candidate. When you get a wrong candidate, you will not win up. That's the message. Trump will destroy so many things. Trump's policy will make the world unpeaceful. Trump, it will be good today, tomorrow it will be bad. That's the government of Trump. Today, trouble, tomorrow it will mediate for peace. But there's nothing they can do about this Palestine thing. Trump is deceiving the world. And also the America involvement is deceiving the world. They are deceiving the world. Eco-Atlantic. Government should watch. Eco-Atlantic, I'm seeing unexpected happening in Eco-Atlantic. When? I don't know, but it's going to happen. Tinubu, watch your health early part of next year. Go and rest. Tinubu, go and take a rest. Good rest. To face.
All right. My people, this is the fakest prophet I have ever seen. I don't think he has survived the last scandal where he was pressurizing one minister to buy him 1,000 pieces of trumpet, amounting to 150 million. This is the game they play. They read the body language of the people and then they claim they are seeing visions or they are seeing prophecies. They deceive the people, and the people are so gullible to be listening to criminals like this. Instead of preaching salvation, are talking to leaders and telling leaders to do the right thing. It's rather telling them how to consolidate on their criminality or how to continue on their criminal legacy in the coming election. And I said, we Nigerians are fully ready for you. We have conducted so many polls and none favors the APC. The APC are criminals and there's no two ways about that. Prophet Ayodele is a pulpit bandit. He's a pulpit terrorist. That is who he is. He's after money and nothing else. Prophets in the Bible hold leaders accountable. Give leaders messages they don't want to hear. But our prophet in Nigeria today is money. It's money and money. That is what they are after and nothing else. Who in his right senses will want APC to continue? Who in his right senses? A party that claimed that and promised that they are going to make Naira equivalent to the dollar in 2015. In that same 2015, we could buy a direct Belgian used Toyota Camry for 500,000, 600,000. Today, with your 3 million Naira, you can't even afford to buy a Nigerian used Toyota Camry. A good one, you can't afford to buy it. In 2015, we could buy a bag of rice, 50 kg, for 6,000 Naira. Mama Gold, can you buy a bag of rice for 6,000 Naira today? In 2015, dollar was less than 200 Naira. How much is the dollar today? You don't know that all these things contribute to the suffering you are suffering. And the root cause of the problem is bad policy. You don't know that. Some persons will still want to protect these criminals in government. Some are still suffering, like someone that came to me a few days ago, begging me to give him money to buy food. I told him that thunder go fire you. I'm not a gentleman. I am not. This is someone that was ready to kill anybody because of Buhari, because of Tinubu in 2023. He's from my place. He's a brother. You don't dare tell him that Tinubu was a bad man. He will insult the hell out of you. And now Tinubu is not giving him that food. And he's so much craved for. Now it's somebody that walked against Tinubu that is coming to beg for food. How do you expect me to give such a person food? He needs to go and meet his Tinubu to give him food to eat. Even if he's dying today, I will not help him. The only way I will help him is the humanity in me. What I told them, that Tinubu was a disaster. Go and check Tinubu's record in Lagos. All the money generated in Lagos, the people that benefited it was his friends, his cronies. All the tax he was collecting in Lagos were for his cronies. And he became super rich. And he still carried the same thing to Abuja today. What are we seeing today? The same thing that happened in Lagos. It's the same thing that is happening in Nigeria today. When we were telling them that Tinubu is a tax collector, that is the only thing Tinubu knows how to do. They thought we were joking. Isn't that what he's doing today? They are so desperate to collect this tax that they're now saying that we don't even need team, that your NIN is officially your team today. And your company's registration number is officially your team today. That is how desperate they are to collect our money. And what do they even want to do with the money? That is another question. You want to collect tax from the people, and you are not telling the people what you are going to give them in return. As I'm broadcasting right now, I am running my generator because my inverter battery is down. I am running my generator. No power. With all the money borrowed and generated, what have they achieved with the money that we can look at and say this is what the APC, Bola Tinubu's government, has achieved? Absolute nothing.
Pulpit bandits don't show again. Every day. Them pocket full, but we dey suffer. Street people don't dey para. Make we shine, I know let them divide us. Make we shine, I know let them deceive us.
Them say na this tribe, say na that tribe, but na distraction, make your mind dey wise. Now the same people where they chop from the pot, turn around they tell us say nah neighbor be the cause. Them instigate north against east, west against south, make the tension increase. But if you look am well, it no make sense. Now the same bad policy where they cause the stress. Hunger full ground, people they cry, but then they talk, then they tell lies. Street no blind, we sabi the game, corruption now the real enemy we they blame.
Pulpit bandits don't show again. Every day. Them pocket full, but we dey suffer. Street people don't dey para. Make we shine, I know let them divide us. Make we shine, I know let them deceive us.
Nation big pass, every tribe matter. We need to strong pass, every fake pastor. Some leaders go talk, we go just they wonder. Now the yans them they drop, they scatter the border. Them shout like a lion, but we no get power. Street go survive, we no fit cower. Nigeria youths where they hustle every day. We be one blood, we no go break. And if person they yarn like primate, now talk we no get base, we no relate. Monkey no fit teach human how to reason. Wisdom they street and the truth no they prison.
Pulpit bandits don't show again. Every day. Them pocket full, but we just
Yes, primate is puppet bandit. That's who he is. Okay, let's watch this video of Ireti, Senator Ireti versus Akpabio.
Kingibe said that she has a motion of urgent national importance in line with her rules, and that it has to do with the total failure of waste management in the FCT, which is affecting lives. That is urgent. But in her motion here, we are seeing something about non-mobilization of contractors. We are seeing something about it has nothing to do with waste management. We have seen something about allocation and reallocation of land. We have seen something about demolition. We have seen something about depletion of the University of Abuja land. We have seen something about allowances. So I want you, as a national importance. And what we are advising is that in view of the fact that too many things are bundled into this motion, can she pick the item that is most important and bring back to us? And the senators have taken the decision, but if you are sitting down there and then I heard Senator Ningi saying she's a senator, she has the right to bring a motion. So if you bring a motion that is incurably bad, must we wash our dirty linen in the public? Can't we withdraw the motion and bring back another? Can we do consultations?
Thank you very much for recognizing me.
6. My point of order is order 52 sub 6. And if I have your permission, I will read. It shall be out of order to attempt to reconsider any specific question upon which the Senate has come to a conclusion during the current session, except upon a substantive motion for decision. 2 quick issues, sir. Number 1, and I said it with all due respect to Mr. President as our presiding officer and the chief interpreter of this rule, the only question that could be put on this matter was whether or not this Senate consider the issues raised by the single Senator Ireti Kingibe as urgent enough to be taken today. That is the only question that can be put. Number 2, when a motion is brought and it is discovered that there has not been compliance or substantial compliance with our rules, the only thing to do is, to kill that motion and move on. We have a lot on our order paper, and there's no point to be going back and forth. We don't even need to advise the single Senator Ireti Kingibe to bring back a motion. It is our right, as observed by Senator Ningi, to bring a motion. The only position we have taken as a Senate is that this cannot qualify for a matter of urgent public importance. She can bring her motion back at her discretion as a substantive motion. And if anyone has anything to say on this again too, the person will have to come by way of substantive motion. So that is my position, sir. We need to move on to other things on the other paper.
The Senate has taken a decision that in view of the fact that this motion does not qualify under Order 4151, that she be advised to withdraw the motion and then consider bringing a substantive motion for discussion. But and that decision was taken. So I was waiting for her to formally withdraw. But if she does not withdraw, then the Senate has no other option than to kill the motion, if you call it so.
That's why I said, with due respect, sir, she does not need to withdraw the motion.
Or she doesn't need to?
The Senate is to decide, is this matter a matter of urgent public importance? We have seen that she did not comply with Order 41 because you told us that she didn't brief you. You were not seized of the details of this motion. She only talked about waste management. She didn't talk about all the other things when she discussed with you. So the only question to be put here is, does this Senate consider this matter to be urgent enough to be taken today?
I commend the minister. The minister works for a president. The Federal Executive Council is directed by Commander-in-Chief. So I would rather say that I commend President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for the massive development and change that we have witnessed in Abuja. Since I left office as governor in 2015, I've lived here in Abuja, and I also witnessed what Abuja was like. I'm sorry, I'm not running down any previous administration, but under this administration, what the president has done in Abuja has given hope to all Nigerians. Today, Abuja is almost rated as one of the developed cities in Africa. I moved from the villa towards Asokoro. When I pass through that bridge, most times I get confused. Initially, I used to shout on my drivers. I said, "Where are you going?" That I want to go to Asokoro. And they would tell me that this is Asokoro. I said, "Where are you passing?" They said the new minister has changed the landscape. I've also had the privilege of commissioning many projects. At the time this minister commissioned projects every single day for up to 1 month. Every single day. The vice president, the president, it was an amazing situation. So for me, if there are issues of please, when our distinguished sister, Iretiki Gibe, said she had a matter of urgent national importance, I thought it was on one subject, but what I'm saying here is on all subjects. It's on waste disposal, it's on land allocation, it's on, what do you call it? Huh? It's on workers' welfare. It's on, there are many now. So what is happening here is clerk of the Senate, leader of the Senate, leader of the Senate, leader of the Senate, motions that tend to, they don't focus on the subject matter. Please, I think you may need to have private discussions with some senators. Because if you are having a matter of urgent national importance on waste management or waste disposal, you stick to it. You focus on it. That is our rule. But when you are asking us to go into payment of salaries, payment of wages, allowances, then waste management, then you go into demolition of property, you go into land management, you go into this. This minister has a president. The president will direct the minister on activities, and yes, he will be getting approvals from the president from time to time. I think this is too much. This is no longer. Will you describe this as a matter of urgent national importance? Please speak on what speak on what this paper is all about.
To begin with, sir, I want to emphasize yet again that matters of urgent public importance are matters that ought to be truly urgent. And the legislative intent of orders 41 and 51 being taken together in our rules is for us to be able to demonstrate that the matter under discussion is so urgent that it cannot even wait till the next day to be placed on our order paper. Ideally, Mr. President, matters like this, as raised by distinguished Senator Iretiki Njibe, are matters that should come under substantive motion on our order paper. There should be motions on notice. And to the extent that she had discussed with the Senate President, and the Senate President
No,
said,
she discussed with the Senate President about waste management.
Not
about
waste
lack
management.
Of, yes, not land allocation.
Okay.
Not payment of salaries.
So definitely, in that words, I want to say that the manner of presentation of the motion itself will go to show that it's in violation of our rule, or it's not consistent with our practice and procedure. And to that extent, I'm sure rather than us going into prayers, she can be advised to withdraw, this motion, so that she can properly, again, put it together and bring it. We send it to Rules and Business to be brought, on our other paper as a substantive motion, if she still feels strongly, about the issues. But there should be no dilation of any. The subject matter should be clear and addressed specifically. Thank you.
Be referred to the President of the Senate before commencement of the day's sitting, and the President of the Senate shall refuse to allow the claim unless he is satisfied that the matter is definite and urgent. So, Mr. President, she came under this order. Yeah. She ought to have told you the entire content, the details of the motion. And now you are saying she didn't tell you. She told you about
waste management.
Waste management. So this motion is dead on arrival because it's not in conformity with this order. You ought to have known the entire content of the motion. So Mr. President, I just want you to guide so as to allow our colleagues to understand this because of the future. Thank you, Mr. President.
She mentioned the fact that there is a failure of the sewage system in Abuja and that it is a danger to lives of human beings. I said it's urgent enough to bring it to the Senate floor. So, but when she's talking about allocation of land and reallocation and talking about demolition, talking about payment of salaries, so this is no longer under Order 41. Distinguished colleagues, please.
The way she came is inappropriate.
I want to
be advised to separate the content of this
and
motion
then flagrant
and bring
abuse
a formal
of
motion.
FCT Act. And all those things are not for. This is like a total proof of the entire. Senator Mongunu, can you please move a motion on the way forward?
Okay. So many things.
So that we can.
Mr. President, distinguished senators, once again, my name is Mohamed Tahir Monguno. I represent Borno North Senatorial District. Mr. President, having initially called for investigation of the matter based on the principle of audi alteram partem, but after listening carefully to the remarks of the President of the Senate, to the extent that he is not fully briefed of the content of the motion, I still rely on Order 41 to say that you cannot put something on nothing and expect it to stand. It is bad and it is incurably bad. Therefore, Mr. President, I urge my sister, Senator Eriti Kingibe, to withdraw that motion because it is in flagrant violations of our rules. And there is nothing to discuss before the Senate.
All right. I'm tired of their noise making. This is what we have as National Assembly. They go there, make noise, get paid, and go back to your houses and live a wealthy life for doing nothing for us. I don't know who teach Nigeria or who taught Nigeria that development should be centered within the capital of the country or the capital or the state capitals. Is that what is called development? That is not development. Development is when your state the capital of your state is developed, then all the local governments are equally developed. Because those living in the other local government of your state do not live in the state capital, but they also deserve the goodies that the state capital is enjoying. That is what true development is. Or you go to River State, only Port Harcourt is the only developed place in River State. Every other local government is like a village. Is that development? The answer is no. That's not development. They focus all the resources and all the money into one place, Abuja, and then Lagos, Kaduna, and they call it development, and Nigerians are happy. Am I living in Abuja? Don't I deserve the goodies that Abuja is enjoying? I don't know where our leaders learned all this from. That's why I said, and I keep saying, that Peter Obi is the best candidate to rule this country. And what are my reasons? Anambra technically is not the most developed state in Nigeria, but is the third most developed state in Nigeria. And why? The reason is simple. Development was not focused. PW did not focus development only on the state capital, Awka, in Anambra State. He spread the development to other local governments, linked other local governments to the city. That is what Mr. Peter Obi did during his time. He built more roads than any other governor in this state during his time. More than Tinubu himself, with limited resources, with little resources. That's the reason why, if you check today, you can go online and check the most developed states in Nigeria. You see Anambra as the third most developed state in Nigeria. And the question is Anambra richer than River State? The answer is no. River State is richer than Anambra State. But why is Anambra the third most developed state in Nigeria? And when you remove the two federal capital territories of Nigeria, Lagos was the federal capital territory of Nigeria for so many years. And Abuja is the current capital territory of Nigeria. So they enjoy the benefit of all the state's resources put together. Lagos is still enjoying that benefit today. So if you take these two state capitals, federal capital territories aside, Anambra is the next in line. Why? That's the question you guys should be asking yourselves. Who made it possible? Peter Obi made it possible. He did not centralize development within the state capital alone. He spread it. That is what true leadership should do. If you go to China today, Shanghai is developed. Guangzhou is developed. So many other regions are developed over there. And they are all competing today. When we want to build or develop a region, the government will focus only one place, spend all the money and push all the resources into that place and abandon the rest. And then they will come out and claim that they are doing a very good job. Is that how to build a country, my people? Where did we learn all this wicked style of leadership from? Who taught us this wicked style of leadership? Where did we learn it from? It's so unfortunate. So unfortunate.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Shama shama raba baba, robo robo peshe peshe. fire. Come down with thunder, come down with wire. APC na principalities, where they block road like robberies. Dollar don't turn to dragon, fuel don't turn to blood. Every day na suffer head, every night na flood. But the Bible talk no weapon form shall prosper. So we rise up tonight, we know they fear the juju master. Shama kan kan kan. Hey, Nigerians, make we pray. Cast and bind the PC from spirit of propaganda, spirit of lie, spirit of hunger. Where one finish best in life. We bind you today, we bind you forever. This nation go heal, we go better together. In the we banding nobody side the Holy Ghost. APC principalities, your time done they close. Shama shama rabababa, shama shama rabababa, hey! Shama shama, shama shama, shama shama, shama shama rabababa, shama shama, shama shama, shama shama, shama shama rabababa. Them say Emi loka, we say Jesus loka. Them carry bullion van, we carry prayer van. Them they share rice, we don't expire. We they share testimony, we they catch fire. Minister they fly private jet go Dubai. We they drag go walk, see they shout it go better. But tonight we change that story. Holy Ghost take over, give us back our glory. Every spirit of renewal again, we bind you. Every spirit of 27 regime, we scatter you. Spirit of Nara, where they fall like rain, like fire. Spirit of me on, and a jam die by fire. Sham, shama, laba, laba. Robo, robo, shoko, shoko. Anybody we say APC must stay it under fire, you there. Oh yeah, Nigerians, make we pray. Cast and bind APC from spirit of propaganda, spirit of lie, spirit of hunger. Where one finish best in life. We bind you today, we bind you forever. This nation go heal, we go better together. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost. APC principalities don't down your way. Shama shama rabababa, robo 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 robo. Shama shama rabababa, robo 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 robo. Shama shama rabababa. Fire fall on top their head. Nigeria must be great again. I say, I say, I say.
All right. APC needs deliverance. APC as a political party needs serious deliverance. But I don't think that deliverance can work because the criminality is in their blood. So draining their blood out completely is like killing them. Since their blood cannot be drained, then they can't be delivered. Let's watch this video.
So, if you look at the police budget, what it means is that fuel and lubricant for the police is 158,000 naira a month for each police station. That is 8 liters a day. 8 liters a day for each police station. If you look at training, it's 158,000 naira a year for training the whole policemen in one police station. You have 158,000. So if you go by policeman, it's less than 1,000 naira to train one policeman.
So what you have done here, what you have done here is based on these calculations spread using that figure,
yes,
right?
This is the overhead.
Spread it across
non-salary OPEX.
Yeah,
yes.
The figure of the last figure that we know about the police station,
about the police,
and we come to this figure,
yes,
and you are able to
break it down.
So
maintenance,
what will this money
1.2? What would this money
in Nigeria of
2
today
million per station per annum? What will it do for them? So when you call the police and they say, "Come and get us," there's armed robbery going on in our place, they can't come. They have 8 liters of fuel. They have 1.2 million to do maintenance. If you go and service a car today and change the tires, the money is gone in 1 month. There's no more money for maintenance. So one breakdown or one extended patrol can wipe out the station's annual allocation. gone. If you change the engine of a Hilux, the money is gone. So
you are assuming, Mr.
that the money got to them.
That's on one
Yes.
hand. You are assuming that each of the police stations has a truck or a
Yes, we're
vehicle.
assuming that they have a vehicle.
But that's not the actual.
That's not
the
the
reality.
situation. That's not the reality. So
You see why the Nigerian police have decided to be looting innocent people and causing innocent people pains, because the government has refused to give them proper funding. Tell me, what can 8 liters of fuel do for a police station in a day? What can 8 liters of fuel do for a police station in a day? That is why the Nigerian police have taken it upon themselves to make sure they frustrate the hell out of Nigerians by extorting and looting from Nigerians. Because what is coming from the federal is not enough to run their stations. Why police officers are given 8 liters of fuel a day, our senators, our House of Representatives are going home with drums and drums of fuel for doing nothing. Only for going to the house and shouting yay and nay. Only for shouting yay and nay. They are multi-billionaires. Yet those that are working too hard to protect you and me are being given 8 liters of fuel to run their station. And all the money that comes to them for maintenance and other things. Can hear what that man said. If their Hilux engine gets bad and they want to replace it, that money, the moment they buy that engine, the money is finished. This is the reason why the police have taken it upon themselves to take the money from innocent people instead of facing the government that is supposed to provide these monies for them. Constituent projects money that goes to the National Assembly. Is that money not supposed to be going to these police people so they can have peace in our country? How can somebody risk his own life? How can somebody risk his life for me and you to be alive? And there was something happens, he's giving peanut, or sometimes the family will not even see anything. Which country grows like this? Most of us that have had the opportunity of leaving the shores of this country, we see how police are well taken care of. Can we say the same in Nigeria? How much is the federal government paying our police officers? As we are attacking them because of their criminal activities, we should also be telling or speaking the truth to the government. What they are doing to our police officers is very and very, very bad. A minister or a senator should not be going home with 10 billion naira a month, while a police officer is going home with just 100,000 or 150,000. What can that money do for him? Especially if he is a family man. What can that money do for him? That is why we have criminals as police today. Because they must survive. They must survive. So who is corrupting our police? Who do we accuse as those corrupting our police? It is the federal government. Why should our military officers be paid 150,000 or 200,000 naira? What can that money do for them after putting their lives on the line for the safety of the country? I know so many that you are in court today struggling so hard to make sure they get their gratuity and their pension. We have been in court for several months on some of them. Yet, the court is delayed while the family is suffering. They lost their father in the line of duty. Yet, their family is being frustrated. Who do you think can clean the system? That is why I am campaigning for Mr. Peter Obi. He's the only one I see that can do the right thing. Because this government we have today are a bunch of criminals. And they are only there for themselves and their immediate families. The rest of us are customers. They don't see us as citizens. They see us as customers. And that is the truth, my people. That is the truth. As we are speaking for the police, we will also call them out for their criminality. Tiger-based police station in Imo State are criminals. Tiger-based police station officers in Imo State are terrorists terrorizing people of Imo State. Our people from that region cannot be running from terrorists, cannot be running from criminals, cannot be running from kidnappers, and then be running from those who are supposed to be protecting them. Tiger-based police officers are thieves, and they need to be arrested and prosecuted. And that question should be asking, how much is Tiger-based police officers being paid? How much is the government paying them? But if you go to Tiger-based station today, almost all the officers there have cars, have big houses. How did they get that money? When they are broke, they just drive their car along the road. Any innocent man they see, they grab the man and take him to their station, beat the hell out of him, and force him to confess into something he knows nothing about. And then they will request for bail. They will request for ransom in the name of bail. And you'll be hearing 5 million, 10 million naira. What is their offense that you are requesting for that amount of money to bail them? Federal government, Inspector General of Police, do the needful. Tiger police officers have killed a lot of people in Imo State. Enough of this madness in Imo State. The unknown government we have been hearing in the southeast, Tiger-based police officers are one of them. I am not alleging, I am accusing them. I was going to Asaba and I was arrested by these Tiger-based police officers, despite the fact that I'm not from there. I was just passing. And they squeezed out almost 500,000 naira from me. For what? Because I was flying towards that state, towards that road, Ngokbala Road to Asaba, Delta State. They labeled me a kidnapper. Why? They tortured the guys that were with me. But because they saw some media things with me, they didn't touch me. They were requesting for ransom, calling it bail. At the end of the day, I spent almost 500,000 to bring myself and my colleagues out from that station. How can we be in a country we are being extorted by those that are supposed to protect us? How can we be in a country we are being kidnapped by those who are supposed to protect us, and they request for ransom in the name of bail, and the government is doing nothing about it? Enough of this madness. Please, let's watch this video.
My River State people and my fellow Nigerians at large. My name is SP Grace Iringe Koko, the Police Public Relations Officer for the River State Police Command. I want to talk about Emmanuel Cletusoye Kashi and the anti-kidnapping units. I won't give an update to wetin happen. The one where they talk around the social media say they don't dismiss those policemen. They never dismiss them. We get our internal disciplinary measures so they put in place. How will they use the checkmate our officers then when they do wrong and how to go about it. But the one way they talk say they don't dismiss those officers, they never dismiss them. But already disciplinary sanction has in place against those officers. My dear country people, make I tell una the full gist wey happen in case if you never hear this story. Wetin happen be say this Emmanuel Cletus Oyekashi, these police officers, dem beat am. As I dey talk to you so now, those erring police officers, they cool down inside our police hell. Because as this video they fly around everywhere, the commissioner of police, as he draw your attention, he say no, this kind of thing no fit happen for this state. He immediately tasked the CP monitoring team to start investigate. Now they start to the torchlight into this matter. I said they just jack them, carry them, come police CP office for the CP to interview. The CP can interview both the victim and those men, those police officers. So now the CP don't give them disciplinary sanctions. Say maybe they go, they cool themselves first inside police cell. Why the disciplinary sanction? So now the matter, CP monitoring team, they investigate this matter. Further updates, I go come back on brief on how the matter happen. I beg, no take law into your hand. If you see any erring police officer, just go report to the nearest police station. Or, and if you report, you know they're satisfied. If you call these numbers where they under. And always know say the police na your friend. And me, I be on a #1 bestie. My name na SP Grace Iringe Koko, the police public relation officer for the Rivers State Police Command.
All right, please put those numbers down. Whenever you are harassed by police officers within Rivers State, call that number and they will be dealt with. Make sure you have proofs. Make sure you have proof that they have taken something away from you. And I will advise that when traveling, don't travel with too much money in your pocket. So that when they hold you, especially this anti-robbery squad, because this anti-robbery squad are criminals looking for who to loot. When they hold you or arrest you and request for money, tell them you can only do transfer. I'm giving you expo now. Tell them you can only do transfer. When they accept, when transferring that money, make sure you write the purpose why you are transferring that money. Write it. Some police officers at this checkpoint arrested me and requested for me to pay them a certain amount of money. So many banks have features for that. Please, make sure your bank has that feature. Put the purpose why you are sending the money. And if God blesses and you have that police officer's name, put the name there so it will be an evidence that you actually transferred money. These police people. Police must be sanitized. All police are not bad, but the bad ones have given the good ones bad name in Nigeria. I'm working so hard to make sure I have other states' numbers so I can also publish it. Please, it's very, very important. We must be safe. We shouldn't be running away from those that are supposed to protect us, and they be running away from non-state actors. It is not right and it's not proper.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Holy, holy, holy. Angel Marco, holy, holy. Angel Gabriel, holy, holy. Robora, bara, bara, zobo, zobora, kanka. Holy, holy, holy. Banjo, like now me be Mr Truth9ja. I dey come from Nigeria. If I talk, them go buy me. If I no talk, hunger go buy me. So make I talk and buy. At least I die with truth for mouth. This government don't tire body, oh. Which kind case be this? Who gets Nigeria with bad leaders we no get liver? Them hot na pomo, tough outside, empty inside. And they chop out tomorrow, belly full today. Jai, which kind suffer be this? Angel Michael, draw your sword. Angel Angel, blow the trumpet. Robo, robo, rabara, robo, robo, rachanka. Holy fire, fall, holy fire, fall. Holy, holy. It really was my fast. God suppose they build tomorrow. They do Yahoo, they do hook up, they run from Japan. Because the leaders thief the future, sell them for Ghana, Moscow. Them they do oversight, but them no fit oversee their own children. One day for the thief, one day for the owner. The owner that will, he they shout holy, holy. Angel Michael, release your warrior angels. Make them pursue, overtake, recover all. Who can stand in the house? Who go break the code? Who go flush them out? Who go heal this land? Robo, robo, rabara. Shobo, shobo, rakanga. Deliverance now by force, oh. By force. Oh, yeah. Hold up the leader. All the bad belly people with the government, make thunder fire them come out. Holy, holy. We no go green this time, we no go green again. Sobo robo rabara, rachanka robo robo. Nigeria must rise. By fire, by force. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Okay. All right. Please, my people, don't fight any police officer. It is not right to fight any police officer. Don't fight any police officer. Else, even if you are right, it will backfire on you. Please, I'm begging us. They are going through a lot. Our police officers are going through a lot. We have bad eggs, and those bad eggs are the ones we should be dealing with. But then, we should stop destroying our police officers. You can see, I am always attacking Tiger-based police station and their officers in Imo State because their records jabberata everywhere. Their evil ways is everywhere. It's no longer news. So please, let's not attack police. There are so many ways of dealing with erring police officers. All right, let's watch this video.
Targeting. Let me get to my guest to get into discussing this and dissecting it for us. I have a lawyer, political analyst, Mr. Liberus Oshoma, who is live for us on the program. Thanks so much indeed for joining us tonight.
Thank you, Shema.
Is the EFCC biased from your point of view? Are the people under Buhari government the only corrupt people in Nigeria today? That's the question that
let me answer that question with the Buhari government's answer.
Yeah.
Remember, Buhari's government came, you know, when during the campaign, they painted Jonathan's government as very corrupt. Yeah, there were allegations of corruption. And so the fight was, once we kill corruption, Nigeria will stand. So we need to bring a man who will fight corruption to a standstill. And so when Buhari government came on board, that was when Senator Shehu Sani made that statement that people in the government, he was a member of the party, people in the party are deodorized, and those in opposition that they use insecticides on them. And if you criticize the fight then, Abubakar Malami was the Attorney General then, and if you criticize their style, they tell you, oh, it is corruption that is fighting back. And one thing some of us observers learned at that time, our takeaway, was that, let me use local parlance, anytime you enter Native Doctor house, you must see white chalk. So anytime you beam a searchlight on all these government officials, definitely there must be some skeleton. And that's why the current emir of Kano, Sanusi Lamido Kano, Sanusi said, remove the current set of senators, remove all of them, just pick random Nigerians and put there, replace them. and that they will still behave the same, because you have a lot of educated Nigerians who are behaving like illiterate. And so that's my answer to you, that in this case here, the question is, and our Chief Ganefahimi will always ask, are you corrupt? Are there allegations? These allegations against you.
So this is what Malami, for example, is saying. And this is former attorney, immediate past attorney general, is claiming and alleging bias and persecution. These are his words. He said this is a personal vendetta and a politically motivated witch hunt.
Yeah, it's not, like I say, he's not the first person to use these words. Even while he was Attorney General, some of the people he prosecuted also said it was witch hunting. So these are words that have found their way consistently to our political and legal lexicon. Anytime somebody out of government is investigated, they say it's witch hunt.
There is a prayer by Malami. Malami says, Mr. Ola Olukoyede, the EFCC chairman, should recuse himself.
That's
because he thinks that the man is biased, the man is clearly playing a political game. That is what Malami believes.
There is no word or practice like that in as far as investigation is concerned. Check the entire legal jurisprudence of the entire world. You cannot tell an investigative agency, because the investigative agency's responsibility is to investigate. It is the duty of the court that will, that's why we say auditory pattern. It is the duty of the court to look at the cases brought before them and also call you to respond. It is only a judge that you can say, with your attitude, behavior, and utterances, there is every element that you will be biased or that you are biased. Not somebody who is investigating you. For me, telling an investigator to recuse himself because of likelihood of bias will amount to what you would call taking undue advantage of a position. And here we say we want to create strong institutions and not strong human being. For the fact that you are a senior advocate or an attorney general does not mean that you cannot be investigated. And then also, legally speaking, does the fact that somebody was indicted, if at all, by a panel, and that person is now investigating you, does it vitiate the powers to investigate you? The answer is no, because the investigator is not a court. And then, one good thing about this is that during investigation, you also have the power, you also have the right to present your own defense. And the investigator's responsibility is not to condemn you. It is to investigate and place material evidence before the court. So this, at this stage, if you are saying, no, EFCC cannot investigate me, instead take the matter to his bar. So if Liboros Oshoma commits an offense tomorrow, an alleged offense, and then Liboros Oshoma can also say there is a precedent that Malemi once asked the EFCC chairman to recuse himself. And so if that happens, then IGP, recuse yourself. But
the question is that, is the Tinubu government fighting corruption or just chasing after political opponents?
The question
is interesting. Malami went to the ADC. They went that time.
For me,
Ngige,
in Nigeria,
under Buhari administration, in the custody.
Ngige is a member of the APC.
Yeah, but I mean, those who think that the Tinubu government is just after the
Nigeria,
the former president's
governments after previous government officials. Even Buhari's administration, where Malami started. If you look at this book, Shehu, you just discussed this book, page 222 to 223, 224. He talked about Alison Madwike Desiani, talked about Sambo Dasuki, talked about Olisa Metu, all the prosecution and all of that. So, was it that when they told us then that, no, this is not witch hunting, the question remained then was that, are your hands clean? Like they say, he who comes to equity must come with clean
hands. Give me a moment, Mr. Oshoma, because there are also a few fundamental questions for us to close on. But we'll be right back after this break, everyone. Everyone, for staying with us, our closing moment with Mr. Liboros Oshoma, a lawyer and a political analyst. Thanks so much indeed for your time. So you look at what is going on and the perspectives, and perhaps maybe one should be careful in handling some of these issues. On one hand, the fact that the Malami side, it was there was an attack on his convoy a few weeks later, and the manner in which the EFCC went about it, and these are the issues that he raised about the approach of the EFCC on this matter.
Let's not patronize these people. There are people in government today, and I pray that when they leave government, they're invited like this. And I know that they will also say they are being witch hunted. Because the life of a political office holder is that of a tenured monarch in Nigeria. You are in government, you wait all powers. The moment you leave, you suddenly discover that there's nobody behind you. And today, Malami approached the courts for summons for bail. And the courts, having looked at all of the issues, said, no, you were arrested on a court order. I cannot sit on appeal. Because if that bail had been granted, then we'll still sit back here and say the court of coordinated jurisdiction issued conflicting order. And the court said, having looked at the order from my brother George, I cannot grant this bail. The best thing is administrative bail had been granted. Meet the terms and conditions of the bail, and then you walk home. So now coming to say recuse yourself. This is the first time I'm hearing that. It's just like that you're telling an investigator to recuse himself from investigating you. It's just like Showore telling the IGP that, look, I've called you names and so you cannot investigate me. Rather, let civil defense investigate me. The moment we begin to do that, what we're doing, we're creating superhumans who remain untouchable. Whether Buhari's men are being investigated by Tinubu, I pray that someday somebody else will come and investigate Tinubu's men. The question remains that this allegation, is there any iota of truth in them?
So with whatever Malami is raising, does not look to make EFCC complicit.
Not at all.
In the face of the law.
Not at all. There is no legal basis for that. The EFCC is empowered. Under Malami, do you know that under Malami, in fact, it was the Attorney General encouraging the EFCC that went to Supreme Court on public servants. And then, because despite the provisions of our laws, the court said, once you live above your means as a public servant, EFCC has the right to invite you.
So we should allow Malami and the rest to face,
let them go and face.
EFCC is doing his job.
The EFCC is doing their job. You have not said that, look, there is no allegation against me and I'm just, there are allegations. Answer the allegations and then let the Lord take his course.
Liberos Oshoma, thank you so much.
My pleasure always.
I appreciate it for explaining these issues to us. A lawyer.
All right. If someone had told Malami that a time will come where the government will face him, he would have said no. He would have believed it. When he was the Attorney General of Nigeria, he insulted our constitution, abused our constitution because he had so much powers. And he thinks he will remain there forever. Power is transient. He's going to rot in jail. Just the way Tinubu's boys will also suffer. It's turn by turn. Go first, I am coming. That is it. This man called Malami, it was under his time that we saw disobedience of court orders. Court will give orders. The government will say no. The government will say no. The government will not obey it. They will do their own. If the judgment favors the government, they will. If the government doesn't favor them, they ignore it. Tell me, which country runs that way? This is what Malami and his criminal gangs were doing. Publicly abusing their powers. Today is his turn. He has seen what most of us were shouting about. A country cannot grow when they build one strong man. What we need is strong institutions and not strong men. That is what we want. I'm still taking us back to Mr. Peter Obi. Anambra State has the highest godfathers in Nigeria. Then, it was only in Anambra State that the governor was kidnapped in the government house. godfatherism everywhere in Anambra State. Who stopped it? Mr. Peter Obi was the one that put an end to the godfatherism in Anambra State today. That's why I am campaigning for Mr. Peter Obi. He's the best man for the job. We don't need strong men. We need strong institutions that can hold the so-called strong people to account.
But Barrister, the one question that I would quickly want you to respond to is, who would have asked those guys to have tortured him for 7 days? Who planned it?
Yes,
you think it was a secret plan between Nigeria and Kenya?
The problem is from Nigeria. Malami is paying for what he did. I told you here. Esther, I told you that look, whatever you sow, you reap. Evil does not last forever. Malami is getting a full dose of what he did to Nnamdi Kanu. It's a bit when he ran to Kenya and brought him to Nigeria, he was beaming with smiles. He was feeling very important. He has caught a very big fish. Really? And you violated all his human rights and everything. Now your own is being violated and you're crying foul. EFCC, hold him there. What if you fulfill the condition? If you fulfill one condition, impose another one on him. Yes, now. Shebi he like injustice. Let him get a full dose of it.
Well, he was denied bail today.
Yes, he's not supposed to be granted bail. He has not fulfilled the condition. How can he own a 46 bank account? What is he doing? Is he a businessman? What is he doing? That is the injustice he made that at Nnamdi Kanu. He's not getting it indirectly. That is how God works, Esther. When I tell these people, leave evil alone, it will haunt you. They said I'm talking too much. Can't you see it now? Malami, you open your mouth and you are talking of rule of law, due process. Are you serious? When you were in the office, were you doing your job with the due process? Were you doing it with due process? Look, all of them go take breakfast, so all of them, it will go around. All of you who think that because you are in office, you are not God. It's a lie, It's a matter of time. God will raise the standard against you, one way or the other. You will pay for what you did.
A committee has been set up to investigate an anomaly or something that is considered to be an anomaly. So this is what happened. The Speaker of the House of Rep, Tajuddin Abbas, constituted a 7-man ad hoc committee to investigate allegations of discrepancies between tax bills passed by the National Assembly and the versions later assented to and gazetted. You know that Nigerians they've been very, very skeptical about the tax policy. They don't trust it, and a couple of persons feel that at the end of the day is a poor ordinary Nigerians who would pay more for this to enrich the pockets of the rich. There are also complaints about lack of communication on the plausible effects or how the tax would help boost Nigeria's economy. Then there's a whole backstory of the subsidy removal, where the monies went, the borrowings of this administration in the past 2 years, the deficit and the shortfall in the 2025 budget, the fact that they did not make any profit in all based on what the finance minister said. So basically there are a lot of misconceptions about it. Now, how did the bill pass, and that what was decided the first time is not what was assented to the second time? Who were the set of persons that went to do something else that the House of Rep member who actually saw this now decided to speak up? So if you hadn't spoken up, we'll be seeing something else. And then this committee that has been set up, how soon will they do their investigation? Because we've heard that this is commencing on the 1st of January, which is in a few days.
Esther, did I not make the
House of Representatives, and also went an extra mile to look at the votes and proceedings of the Senate, which were harmonized? Mr. Speaker, honorable colleagues, what was passed on this floor is not what is gazetted. I'm coming underprivileged because I was here. I gave my vote and it was counted, and I'm seeing something completely different. That's what he's alleging, and that's why a committee has been set up. So how did they do something different within the span of what was proposed and those who actually voted for it the first time? When did they do something different? And if this man did not take his time to look through it again, they would have said, everybody has assented to it. Meanwhile, what was presented the first time is not what is going the second time.
Is this the first time? Remember the budget. Esther, remember the budget. Ningi, they almost roasted him for raising the alarm that this budget is not the budget they passed. Is that not true? So they have been doing it. Esther, they have been doing it and getting away with it. These are people that fought for democracy. These are the people who know democracy. In fact, our own idea of democracy play tricks. If you can deceive the people, if you can lie, and in a clever way and get away with it, yes, that's our own. Our own Esther. Look,